out to the nightcap and two storied SWAC programs. The Ramblin' Men of Grambling State are making their 11th appearance at this tournament. And now they'll look to take down the defending conference champions from Alabama State. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wesley Barrows Stadium here in New Orleans. Alongside Bo Porter, I'm Greg Caserta. It is so nice to be back with you on MLB Network, and hopefully tonight is a little bit of what we saw in Game 1, because we saw Florida A&M and Southern really duke it out.
I was going to be playing baseball for a living. I already know that ball's hit pretty good.
Oh, man. Tattooed. Yes, sir. Keelan Mac Daddy. And follow him on Instagram. What's the handle?
That's Freeman Baseball.
Freeman Baseball. Can't be any simpler. Marvin Freeman. Just awesome. And we are continuing here in New Orleans. Keelan Mac went Big Mac. And he cranked it to make it a 4-3 game. Grambling State still trying to catch up. You see the split of strikes to balls. 88. That was a good year. See ya.
They're going to change it.
How about 10 strikeouts for the Southpaw? Smooth jazz from Omar Melendez. We're going to the fifth. Alabama State still up 4-2 on Grambling.
Playing in these S-balls.
Lopez with a great shot into the corner. It's going to stop and roll back towards the infield. A chance at the plate. The throw up the line. And the Hornets strike first on the double from Lopez. And if you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 10th inning right now, it's 6, 7, and 8 for the Tigers. Murphy, Ware, and Vargas. But they're going to have to come back from at least 4. Oh, man. And 2 more to that total.
He just pimped him.
Oh, my
Look at
goodness.
that backflip. Look at that backflip.
That bat was in the air as long as the baseball was.
Did Jose Batista just show up?
And Jamal George makes himself known to the fans here in New Orleans. And by the way, now that we've got you here, the votes for the yearbook are in. The winner of Best Dressed inside of Wesley Barrows Stadium is sitting right here. Bob Kendrick, who is dapper as ever, coming in, and it's great to see you. It's great to have you here. And next time you got to send the memo so that Bo and I dress up for you.
Well, you know, I knew Bo was going to be here, so I thought I had to step my game up.
Welcome back to New Orleans and the 2023 Andre Dawson Classic. With former MLB player, coach, and manager Bo Porter, I'm Greg Caserta, and we are here at Wesley Barrows Stadium at the MLB Youth Academy for the second half of our doubleheader on MLB Network. You got a nice look at Café Du Monde, where you can get the Café au lait and the beignet. And a slow roller out towards short, picked out. Aries Gardner on the receiving end with Vargas snapping it across.
Great job by the first baseman, digging that pick out from the ground up. Soft hands.
Like butter.
It's just how you teach it. Put his head, put his eyes on it, let the glove work from the ground up.
Kyler McIntosh in there. Another chance for Vargas. Sachets the throw.
If he get one more ground ball, he can tie a record this inning.
How about on 3 pitches, no less?
The odds are the next batter is going to take a strike.
And this would be our first clean half inning. Now, keep in mind, Alabama State did go 1-2-3 in the 4th inning, but it ended on a double play. So Javier Martinez, so far, so good.
So you sit middle, right here.
You have one zone in mind.
Yep.
There it is.
That's what you call a freebie. That guy, the first 2 guys swing at the first pitch, and you know what, I'm hitting with 2 strikes here.
Ian Matos, not a guy to be messed with. A triple and a walk. He scored twice. And he's quickly down, 0-2. Lorenzo Peterson went 3 innings. And now Javier Martinez trying to close out 2. This is still very much a game, despite the discrepancy in hits. With the Hornets out slugging the Tigers 7-2. It's basically been sitting right here. And with all the home runs, again, one swing could change the entire night.
And because of the pitch count, Grambling has done a great job with their at-bats. Yes, he's got 10 strikeouts, but they've battled through those 10 strikeouts and those at-bats to elevate the pitch count. They're going to have to, Alabama State has to turn this over to their bullpen.
Shadows on the eyes of Javier Martinez. He's got the flat brim cap and a laser-like focus, just marching around, gets the baseball, and gets back to work. He is stoic. And he is their shutdown guy. Davenpierre really likes his stuff. Trying to get a tough cookie in Matos. And he thought he had him. And so to the right side of the infield. That's low.
It's down.
I'll say it.
Yes. Good frame.
Oh, maybe not. You know what? From that side view, that's not so bad, Bo.
The side view will get you in trouble. I've been there as a manager.
And right there,
that side view will get you in trouble.
You know what? And when you're swinging the bat like Ian Matos tonight, you get that call, and he's on base for the third time. And this is where problems start for Grambling. Every time the Hornets get a runner on base, something's happening.
Leadoff walks and two-out walks can be detrimental to any team.
Trenton Jamison, who had a ribby single in the third. That's what made it 4-2.
That's a good tight slider there to get ahead 0-1.
So far, I'm very impressed with Martinez. Martinez, one of 5 children to Wanda and Robert Martinez.
That ball is off the plate. But when you're around the plate, you're going to get those what you call borderline buffer calls.
That one definitely stayed outside. Javier from Fuquay Arena, North Carolina. Played in several perfect game events coming up as a high school player. And he went inside trying to get in his kitchen there with that fastball. In terms of approaches at the plate, you broke down base running. What are you seeing from Alabama State?
Well, one thing you know for sure, they're going to use the whole field. You saw several of the hitters get the 2 strikes and go to their B swing. That ball is driven the other way. That ball is driven.
Back, track,
nice
caught.
play by the right fielder.
Nasir Frederick never panicked, never wavered, and he puts it away to end the inning. That was a dandy. And it's all calm on the Western Front. We're halfway home. Alabama State hanging on to this 4-2 lead over Grambling State.